Hello, Jamarir. We decided we were going to come to Fort Wilderness Campground and Cabins and check it out, see what it was like, and show you guys sort of what to expect when you come and what kind of things there are to do out here. And I'm in the woods and decided to wear my Camp Crystal Lake, so maybe we're not tempting fate. So arriving at Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, you'll notice right away that it is unlike the other locations at Walt Disney World in that it is very open and rustic and woodsy and lots of land, which makes it very cool. It's very relaxed and quiet there when you arrive. It's also one of the few places that accepts your pets. It's pet friendly. So we decided to put the puppies in their Haunted Mansion collars, since it was close to Halloween, and head on out to Fort Wilderness and give it a shot. And just, sort of show you what it looks like to stay in the cabins, what they do there, some of the activities and stuff like that. Now, it's a little hard at first to find your way around because there are not a lot of signs, but the puppies seem to know where we're going. So we arrived here at the cabins. This is what they look like. There's our cabin and our golf cart. And on down here you can see next to us there are neighbors and stuff, and some of them are decorating for Halloween, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But inside the cabins, if you wanted to know what they look like, it's kind of a double wide. It's sort of a double wide trailer, basically, that's made up to look like a cabin. But it's got a full kitchen, there's a sleeper bed there, big television, dining area, rustic, woodsy paneling and chairs and things like that. So pretty neat. It's a pretty neat overhaul of a double wide type trailer. Here in the bathroom, this is what it looks like. Pretty decent sized bathroom for a little place. It does feel a little cramped overall in it, even though it's made to sleep 6. I think 6 would be uncomfortable in this cabin. It's pretty tight quarters in some places, and even like in the bedroom. When you go in the bedroom here, you'll see that so there's a queen bed there, and there's bunk beds right across from it, and it's very tight. They're very close together. So there's a little narrow space in between them. There's a little narrow space in front of the television that's in there, and also a little closet, which is a little clunky to get to as well. So a little cramped for 6 people. For a couple of people and some puppies like us, it was great. Here's the kitchen, little kitchen. It's got a microwave and the refrigerator, of course, the dishwasher, and it comes stocked with coffee pot and dishes, utensils, things like that. And I love some of the little touches and decorations, like these lights here. I love these lights, but my favorite thing in the entire cabin is this. There's this picture of Bambi and Thumper hanging on the wall in the hallway, and I just like that. That was my favorite part. Now, there's no rocking chairs on the porch like you might have at a cabin, but there is picnic-style seating, which, goes along with if you have a family of 6 that's staying there. That makes it easier for everyone to eat outside. There is a grill right there in front. You can see there by the golf cart where you can grill out. You just get yourself some charcoal and grill out. Now, if you do bring puppies, you get a welcome kit when you arrive. It's this little backpack, and inside it there are doggy goodies, like a little baggie holder for your bags to clean up after your dogs, and a room occupied sign, a couple of dog bowls that you got there for their food and water, as well as a Pluto Pal dog tag to put on your puppy. So very cute, sweet little gift. Oh, and a pad to put their bowls on. Look at that. Very cute. And so at Fort Wilderness, the way to get around is golf cart. You gotta get a golf cart. It's a huge property, and this is awesome. Yes, the golf cart is the preferred method of travel at Fort Wilderness. As you will see here, there are more golf carts on the road than there are actual cars. And it's a great way to travel across this property, and you can see that you can get them up to whopping speeds of 14 miles an hour. Look at there. I got the pedal to the metal. But watch, you don't want to go too fast because there's this. There's lots of wildlife. We saw deer and snakes and of these wild turkeys, and there's his buddies over there on the side of the road waiting for him, saying, come on, what you doing, pal? So you don't want to speed across this property at all. Speed limits are very slow on the property overall because of that. Now, also, with the golf carts, it's Halloween, and people decorate for Halloween. And part of that decorating is golf cart decorating. And there were some awesome ones that we came across. These are just a couple. The best ones we saw driving down the road. I couldn't get shots of them because they were moving too fast. But it's a big thing to decorate your golf carts out there. And since it was Halloween time, of course they're spooky. They do them also for Christmas and stuff like that as well, and decorate them by theme. So it's a fun thing to do. Now talk about decorating. They also decorate the campsites, and it's a huge thing. People bring suitcases and suitcases full of stuff just to decorate their campsites with. And I'm not going to show a lot of that here because I made a whole separate video that you can watch on this channel of this year's Halloween yard decorations that they've set up. But this is just a sneak peek, a little bit of what you can see and expect there. They go all out. Like I said, it's just, rows and rows and rows of decorations. But definitely check out that other video to get a good look at what they do out there for decorating. And I believe there's a contest every year as well as for the best yard decorations, and there are some awesome ones. They look awesome at night as well. These are just a few shots that I took in the day, but on the other video I've got some nighttime shots to show you. And you can see there's another cart. You can see the work that they put into these things. This one was great. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Pleasure Island, the Fort Wilderness Railroad, River Country, Snow White's Scary Adventure. All of the rides that have basically died in the past. And here's just a little bit at night as well, and you can see how they go all out. There's Tiana's place and Dr. Facilier from Princess and the Frog. They did a whole building. It's a whole building. It's a voodoo shop as part of their decorating. Amazing stuff. Totally amazing stuff. Animatronics and lots of Disney stuff, lots of Halloween spooky stuff as well when they do the decorating. But it's a nice mixture, and it's fun, and you can go from campsite to campsite to campsite, and they have bowls of candy for the kids, and it's almost like I don't know if it's like a trunk or treat kind of thing, but you just drive your golf cart from campsite to campsite to campsite and see the decorations and participate in games. Some people are dancing, they've got loud music playing, it's a party atmosphere, get you some candy, and just a lot of fun. It was a whole lot of fun staying there and seeing this. And the resort does all kinds of activities anyway. Like I said, we were there at Halloween, and you'll see here's just some of the stuff that they have. Mickey tie-dyeing and candy corn contest and dog dress-up contest and stuff like that. So very cool things going on out there. Now, one of the activities that we wanted to do was over here at the Tricycle Ranch. And it was for horseback riding. We wanted to go out on the trails and ride some horses for a little while. They also have pony rides here, but this is a beautiful barn. Look at this barn. You just go in here and, man, nice. But you go in and they've got all kinds of pictures and stuff of Walt with the horses and horses that have been used in the movies and things like that. Just some pictures and a little history of Walt Disney and horses. And then they have this model in this case. And I would have loved to have seen this live. But you see they've got a bunch of horses hooked up to this carriage, and there's a pipe organ in it, and it's just it looks really cool. It's a pipe organ carriage, and they have the real carriage there it is right there that you can check out. Look at that. It's immense, and I have no idea how much something like that would weigh, but it's awesome. But you can go through the barn, check out the horses, say hi to the horses and things, and they have some beautiful ones. Clydesdales and all kinds of things. This one, I love this one's face, just the white face. And on each of the stalls, they have their little Disney name tag, and it tells you who they are, what type of horse they are, what they're used for, their AM and PM feeding schedules, and what they eat for their diet and stuff like that. It's just a really neat barn to walk around in, and it's educational too, even though it's self-guided. and just check it out. And like I said, there's pony rides right there for the kids, and you don't have to make reservations or anything like that. You can just go up and put your kids on the ponies and take a ride. Now, we got on the big horses to go on the trail, and it's a lot of fun. I didn't film anything on the trail because of safety. You don't want to be filming and riding. But the trail is it's about a 2-mile trail out into the woods, and it's very relaxing. You go out there and see the wildlife and just relax in the quiet of the woods. We ran across some deer, a mama and her baby that were super cute. Yes, there were some snakes as well. But it was a really nice little relaxing little tour for a couple of miles. About a 45-minute ride or so across property. So just one of the many things you can do there. And then look, here's just another shot of the barn. Look all down through there. It's amazing. Anyway, also on property, there's all kinds of places like the Meadow Trading Post and things like that. We went into the Meadow Trading Post to see sort of what merchandise and things like that they had on stock. And we figured, hey, it's Halloween Central here. And we walked into Meadow Trading Post, and there was this. Lots of Christmas everywhere at the Meadow Trading Post, and it's not Halloween yet, but that's okay because it was very nice in there. It was a very nice trading post. The decorations were great, but bring me back some Halloween. There we go. Now we're back to some Halloween. Oh look, here comes one of those carts. Now I'm going to slow it down just a little bit so you can see it. It's got skeletons all over it, and there it is. Like I said, some of these are decorated like crazy. There's lots of pools over there on property. This is a big one here with lots of water fountains, and there's a big slide you can see there. More activities that they do on property are Movie Under the Stars and Chippendale's Campfire Sing-Along, which is a lot of fun. Now, we were there at Movies Under the Stars, and I noticed I started looking at the list of the movies they're showing, and they've got like Hocus Pocus and Monsters, Inc. and Nightmare Before Christmas and Snow White. What doesn't belong in the Halloween movies. But anyway, they've got this great outdoor theater built. Look at this. A lot of resorts you sit by the pool and watch the movie, but this is a whole outdoor theater built where you can watch it under the stars. Awesome. If you like fishing, they have fishing there. You can fish out the docks, you can fish from boats, all that kind of fun stuff. Now, we went over to the bike barn because you can rent bikes and fishing gear and canoes and things like that. But we went for a different type of rental. It's another tour that they do, and you check in right here at the bike barn also, and it's a 4-mile tour across property on these little things, Segways. And I did not know that they stopped making these Segways. So how about that? So I guess it's kind of rare that you may get to ride one. But they're fun. They teach you how to ride these things on an obstacle course to begin with, just to make sure you can control it. And then there's my wife there. She was very nervous to get on one, and she did great. But they take you through some maneuvers and show you how to use it. And then you head across property on a 4-mile trek out into the woods, and you go by the lake, and you go by campsites and things like that, and here's on the lake that's not far from Magic Kingdom right there, but it's almost like a haunted Segway tour because you go through a lot of the campsites and areas and stuff like that, and you drive through things like this. So being a Halloween fan and getting to drive the Segway on like a haunted Segway tour almost, it was really awesome, as well as getting to see a lot of the beautiful property that's there. Now, we decided we were going to head over to Magic Kingdom and grab a bite to eat. So we came down here to the marina. There are buses that go to all the parks, just like the other resorts. But being right here close to Magic Kingdom, this particular resort has these little boats here that will take you to Magic Kingdom, these little friendship boats, and it's super convenient. It is a nice little ride. Look how peaceful and calm and everything that is. And here we are, hey, taking a ride. It's a little windy up front, and oh, there's a photo bomber. Hi back there. But these little friendship boats are pretty cool. They run every 20 minutes, or they were running every 20 minutes when we were there, back and forth. And it's just a really nice little scenic ride over there. You get to take a look at some of the property from a little different angle that you don't normally see from the monorail and buses and things like that. There's the Contemporary that you go by from the backside. But really neat. I'll just let you take a look at this peacefulness for just a moment. Ah, isn't that lovely? Yeah, so I recommend taking the boat. If you're going to Magic Kingdom, take the boat. Now, when we got there, look, this was happening. Hey, you can go see cavalcades and all that kind of fun stuff as they were doing here for Halloween. So, anyway, that's sort of an overview of what to expect when staying at the Fort Wilderness Campgrounds and Cabins. Just wanted to give you a look at kind of what the experience was like, some of the offerings that they have out there as far as horseback riding, the Segway Tours. They also offer archery, fishing, stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. Just click on the subscription button and join us next time for more fun. Thanks for watching.